Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 3, the Let's Play with Neo Rambler. Right then, I must confess I've already done this next bit that we're about to do because I've tried to record this once already with Bandicam because Henk van der Linden has very kindly given me some more codecs to play around with. Unfortunately, though it seemed to have recorded the file fine and it plays well in Windows Media Player absolutely fine, it just doesn't work with any of my video editing software. In other words, every time I try to import the video onto the editing software, it doesn't work. And I'm like, I just don't think me and Bandicam are meant to go together. However, this video is being recorded with Bandicam, but I'm just going back to very basic settings for now, so I apologise if the video quality is not quite as good as usual. I'm still experimenting with it, but yeah, it just... I guess it's my hardware, it's just not compatible with a lot of the really cool things that Bandicam can do, and my graphics card is not compatible with NVIDIA Shadow Play, their game capturing device thing that you can use. That's like a software thing, but you can record gameplay with it. It's supposed to be really good, but my graphics card just doesn't support it, sadly. So I can't play with it, which is a shame, because Bandicam can use those codecs to record well as well, but alas, it doesn't work. So I'm just sticking with well, what I believe to be the best all-rounder Bandicam setup I can get, and we're just seeing how it performs. So there you go. So this next bit, like I said, it's probably not going to be a very long video, or at least compared to the other videos, it's not going to be that long, because I know what's coming up, which is good in a way, because at least it saves me some ink ribbon, because I did use a lot of ink ribbon up during this first run-through of this, so at least I know I can save some. In the meantime, though, we need to just sort out our inventory a bit. Now then, we have some gunpowder, we have some health. We do have the M37 parts A, which is very handy. We can't do anything with them at the moment though, but they're still handy nonetheless. What we are going to do is we're going to put the flame rounds away, we're going to put our ink ribbon away, we're going to put the Magnum away for now, and yeah, that'll do I think. Yep, that'll be fine. And then everything should be tickety-boo. So in the last video we ended up at the clock tower, or the church or cathedral, or I forget the name of this place. Actually, we could probably have a look at the files. Where is it? Clock tower. Well, it's just the clock tower, I guess, I suppose. Yeah, it's a chapel as well. Oh, St. Michael's clock tower, there you go. Yeah, we're here now, thanks to us repairing the tram cart, so that we could actually use it to get through the worst parts of the city. However, Nikolai couldn't make it with us because he got attacked at the sales rep room with the zombies and stuff, so it was just us and Carlos and Mikhail. But then Nemesis came and decided to show his face and say hi and messed everything up. But Mikhail very nicely, but also very sadly, sacrificed himself so that we could still get away, us being Jill and Carlos. However, when we did, Mikhail blew up the coach cart that he was in, and it kind of upset the whole mechanism of the tram, and then we had to use the brakes and it didn't work, and then we crashed here, but nobody seemed to have died except, well, we survived. Mikhail didn't, and we don't know where Carlos is, so he might be dead. Nemesis, as far as I'm concerned, is probably still alive. I mean, at the end of the last video the ceiling made some weird noises and stuff, so yeah, it's not good at the moment. But aside from all that, we fled into here, and that's where we are now. So without further ado, let's get moving. Oh no, zombies! How did they find us? Oh, careful. Ah, damn it. I got bit as well when I first did this. They pretty much do bite you straight away. There's absolutely no way to get through that unless you're like super fast, or very good with the dodge button. But yeah, I got bit as well then. Darn. Anyway, so yes, zombies have crashed through the chapel, so that's bad. That safe room's pretty much cut off for now. Oh, thank God it's you, Carlos.
I don't believe it. You're alive.
Hooray!
I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it.
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah, but it might be real.
We don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
That's a good point, Jill.
No. If we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
You could do that if you want. Whoa!
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
No,
You just got told.
I can't handle it.
What, you can't handle a woman slapping you in the face when you're basically chickening out? Yeah, what kind of a man is he? So, yeah, basically Carlos is having second thoughts about this whole evacuation plan thing, and then Jill's like, yeah, well, you might be right, but we kind of have no choice, really, unless we want to get munched or, I don't know, try and survive it here, but I doubt there's not going to be enough supplies for us to do that, and the zombies have already broken in that other room. Why they haven't decided to burst through the door that we just came out of, I've no idea, but I'm not complaining. But, yeah, Carlos is all sort of like, and then Jill gave him a good slap. Well done, Jill. Good girl. So yeah, but he's run off. I don't know where he's run off. He either ran off through those double doors or into the zombies in there. So either way, he could be dead for all I know. Meh. Oh well, never mind. We'll go this way then, through these double doors. Why not? And now we are in a place with very creepy music. There's also a body on the floor. A mercenary's corpse. He might have died fighting. Likely. Or shot himself with this. This is a new weapon. It is the mine thrower. Now, I'm just going to say here right now, I don't intend on using this as a primary weapon throughout this LP. However, if we get to a point where we run out of ammunition, then I will resort to it. It's not a bad weapon per se, but it's not... It's hard to use. I'll explain later. Anyway, operation instruction. Order for UBCS Echo Team. Wipe out the downtown area of the infestation and then evacuate the remaining citizens to the clock tower. See? It's easy. Don't know why these mercenary team members got problems or struggled with it or got owned by them. Piece of cake, innit? Among the civilians, remember to give priority to the employees of Umbrella's affiliates. Well, that's a bit of a douchey move, but I guess it is Umbrella who's doing all this. I guess they would prioritise the people who are important to them. Yeah, it sucks, but I can see why they would do that. Remember to stay alert because the infected have a high endurance rate and will strike without hesitation. Oh, you think? Evacuation procedure. Number 1. Once the mission is complete or when it becomes too impossible to accomplish, evacuate immediately. Simple enough. We'll deploy a helicopter that is waiting in the suburbs to the yard in front of the clock tower. When you are ready for evacuation, ring the bell of the clock tower to signal the helicopter. Sounds fair enough. So yeah, pretty simple instructions. We are at the clock tower, so I assume if we can find a way to ring the bell, then we're all good to go. Sweet. I mean, okay, we're not exactly an Umbrella affiliate, we're kind of an Umbrella antagonist, but I'm sure they won't ask questions straight away. If Carlos is with us, then we'll be alright. Right, we can also get the clock tower map, which we will need for a little bit. It's quite useful. And also, thank God, a new first aid spray, which is very handy, unlike the old first aid sprays. So yeah, that's cool. That's pretty much everything in this room that's of use. There are some blue herbs here, by the way, which are unlimited, I believe, in usage. We can't actually carry them with us. It's just like out in the parking lot office area, where we saw a tray of them out there. Similar process, but we might have to use them here. Just saying. Anyway, if you want to come over here to this part of the room, you'll see there's a box in front of Jill. If you interact with it, it plays a rather odd melody, and as Jill points out here, it's an old music box where the melody is out of order. Is that important? Well, in a zombie apocalypse, probably not, but in a Resident Evil survival apocalypse scenario, that doesn't make any sense. In a Resident Evil apocalyptic scenario where we have to survive, that's better. It's extremely important. There's also something written on the lid. D-U-D-D-U-D. Da-da. Or dud-dud. Interesting. We'll comment on that later. Right, anyway, we can't go through here. Oh, we can go through here. Oh, I tell a lie, I didn't know that. On the map, where the blue arrow is, that door was locked, but apparently we can go outside. Don't know if it's a good idea, but hey, let's find out. I didn't do this the first time I did this even, sorry, so let's give it a bash. It just takes... Oh, it's just the crows again. No zombies, though, I've noticed. I mean, I don't suppose you could... Ah! No, get off me! Well, that was clever. Yeah, there's nothing here, really, is there? It was just a complete waste of time. Silly me. Oh, well, whatevers. Where's a bit of adventure, eh? You gotta have it. So, yeah. Yeah, you can unlock those two doors. Didn't know that, but now you do. And now I do, too. But if you do, you go outside, you get attacked by crows, and that's that. So, probably not best to do it. There is a giant staircase there, which I've just walked past. We'll get to that later. But on the other side of the staircase, or at least on the other side of the... No, it is the side of the staircase. There's another music box. It seems to be an old music box, but there's something written on the lid, and the melody sounded a bit better this time. You'll also see here that the letters have changed, or they're different, and if you're very astute you can notice that they're actually the opposite of the letters that we just saw on the other music box. What I am going to do very quickly is just check my phone. Yep, we're fine for the combination, because I do believe this is one of those randomly generated solutions that, again, depending on what playthrough you're playing, or you know, your own playthroughs, that can change. I believe. I might be wrong there. It could be a fixed puzzle, I don't know. But yeah, you want to make a note of those letters, so make sure you do. I already have, so it's good. Right. Oh, we've got zombies. Okay, the last time I was in here on the first playthrough I did, or at least the first time recording this, I should say. Not the first playthrough, the first time recording this. There were little baby spiders in here, which is kind of neat. But this time, however, there are zombies. So we'll take them out. We've got the ammo to do so. And you can see as well, with the pistol, it's a very quick reload time, which is really cool. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, there was baby spiders in here when I first did it, but it changes. A picture postcard we have found, which is not what I was after, but we'll have a look at it. A picture postcard of antique clocks. The following verse is printed. Give your soul to the goddess, put your hands together to pray before her. Well, how can I do that if I give her my soul? I won't be able to do anything after I've done that. Answers on a postcard, please. Anyway, right, I've decided to fight. Yeah, well, I needed to kill these zombies anyway, because in here is some precious ink ribbon, which we really need. Oh no! Ah! I didn't notice you down there. I thought you were the one that I died. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky zombie. Oh, balls. There's nothing suspicious here. Yes, except for that one there. Oh, I walked straight into that one. Oh, that's bad. I'm doing worse this time than I was before, but like I said, there were baby spiders in here when I did it the first time, so yeah, now there are zombies, that's not so good. On the plus side though, there are some grenade rounds, so we'll grab those, quite useful. Just combine them up, and before we do, we'll just check out this door over here on the right. It's locked. The God of Time is etched under the keyhole, so we can't get through there, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't think there's anything else in here other than the ink ribbon and the grenade rounds, so we'll leave it for now. We'll go in here. And luckily, it is another save room, which is very handy. There's actually 3 of them in this area, would you believe it? So we've left one, but that got attacked by zombies, so we kind of had to abandon it. But there's another one very close nearby, which is kind of handy, really. So we will make use of it. So first things first is we can combine our ink ribbon together. We're not going to save here because I know what's coming, except for enemy-wise, or at least I know what I have to do anyway, but in terms of enemies I haven't got a clue. We're going to put the mine throw away. Like I said, we're not really going to be using it much, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think it should be alright for now. We don't need the flame rounds per se. Everything's great. I don't think there's any stuff in here really, apart from the item box. I'm pretty confident there isn't. No, I don't think there is. So what we'll do is we'll go into this room that's on the other side of the room. If that makes sense. Excellent. Right then, so when I first did this, I got properly jump scared by that. I was like, I forgot about that. Anyway, there's a lot of gunpowder here, which we're going to grab and put in our item box. We're not going to make use of it just yet. But, yeah, we're just going to grab it all while we can. In fact, actually, while we're here, we will grab this as well. The clock tower key. Yeah, we've got 2 of them now. So we've got clock T key. It's a key ornamented, with a clock part. It has a screw-shaped ornament to put a round-shaped object in it. And it's called the winder key. And we've got another one here. It's a key ornamented with the clock part, and it's called the bezel key. Now then, this room has more stuff going on here. You really don't want to explore the rest of it. There's nothing else here except death. So really, all you want to do is just leave and never come back. You never have to go back to this room again. So just leave it and pretend it never happened. Good times. Right, okay, so we've got a lot of stuff to put away once again, but that's fine. We'll put the gunpowder B in here. I'll just tidy up things a little bit, I suppose. Put the red powder in there, put the red powder in there. I'm just talking to myself because I'm nuts. Mind you, I'm doing that anyway because this is a video, but still. I am nuts. Right, so now we've got 4 Bs and 2 As, which is very, very nice. However, again, we're not going to do anything with them just yet. We're alright for now, so won't worry. What we will do instead is now we've got to go back on ourselves. Because we've got to use this clock tower key. Now we're going to go back to the big room with the staircase. And all the zombie bodies have miraculously disappeared, which is kind of unnerving. But I'll put that down to gameplay, or game logic, or game coding. Can't remember my... Blah, 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 blah. I'll say again. I'll put that down to the game not being able to remember the corpses, just to save memory space. So yeah. Anyway, we'll go up these steps here, as you can see. Thank you, Jill. Make our way across and oh yeah, we got spiders again. Hooray, the spiders. Exactly the same as they were in Resident Evil 2. Probably Resident Evil 1 as well. Whoa! But you don't have to fight them, you can just run past them. So we will. Good times. Right then, now this takes us out to, I believe, the sort of big balcony, which is actually just underneath the actual clock tower itself, or at least underneath the clock, which is good. But over here, there are 2 red herbs, so you want to grab these if they're there. Again, they're not always here. Remember, some of the items do change location, but we're going to grab them because, yes, pretty much. And there's really not much more else up here at the moment. You can observe a few things, of course. There's a switch there that you can push on. You really don't want to do that. You want to leave that switch alone. Well, we'll find out now. Yep, Nemesis turns up if you try to leave, which is not good. Now, you get... not good, even. You get 2 choices. We're going to use the cord. Don't bother using the light, just blinds him. Use the cord. And he gets fried. And the reason why is because I didn't actually make a comment on it. There is some water on the ground where Nemesis was and where we were. You can see here there's a pot that's been tipped over, and yeah, you can hear the water. So yeah, there was water there. So you pull the cord out of the spotlight here, which we did, and then it's live for some reason. Chuck it in the water, it fries him, and he goes down. And he's hiding something underneath his big belly. The M37 parts B. Woohoo! Unfortunately, however, if you pay very closely attention to the music, it's still playing the Nemesis track, which is bad. That means he's not down yet. But before we do, we'll use the bezel key here, because there was a keyhole there, and it lowers this ladder. We no longer need the key, so we can get rid of it. And we'll go up the ladder. And while Jill does that, I'll have a sip of tonic water. Excellent. Not excellent. You might have heard that. Yep, Nemesis has got back up, I'm afraid. Luckily, however, he can't come in here because this is another save room. They're very generous with their save rooms here in this game. Well, at least in this area anyway, which I'm not complaining about. And there's a music box with elaborate ornamentation or something. Oh god, I can't say these words today. Switches marked A to air, fully operate switches. Not just yet. We will in a minute. Right then, so there is an object here. That is the silver gear, which do we need that now? No, we don't need that now. But we do need it. And there is some mine-throwing ammunition there. That's good. Didn't know that. Right, okay, so as you can see here, there is an item box, which is good. And we can combine our ink ribbon together, which we will do. We're going to combine those... actually, we're going to combine those red... Oh! Yes, we've got other things to do. Right, okay, sorry. I'm just talking out my butt right now. What we're going to do is just put that up there for a second. We'll keep the silver gear on us for now. I mean, it might be useful. We'll get 2 green herbs on us. And we'll combine these to make some more full heals. Which is great. We'll put those back in. Actually, no, we won't. We'll put the one back in there. We'll take the other one with us. We don't need the blue herbs. Obviously, they're really not that useful at the moment. I mean, unless we get poisoned by the spiders, which kind of sucks if we did, but we don't. However, we are in a bit of a pickle here because when I was up here the first time I was doing this in the first recording, there wasn't actually mine thrower ammunition there. There was 2A gunpowders here. And I was going to take them, and I ended up making a load of magnum rounds, which really made the next part of the game very easy. However, because of the good old item random location thing that's built into the game, we can't do that. So we're in a bit of a problem. Darn. Never mind. Never mind. We'll work our way around it. So what we're going to do is we'll put the ammunition away for that. We'll take the Magnum with us anyway, because there's 8 bullets with it, which can be useful. And then... Oh, I'm just thinking actually. No, we won't do the Magnum. We won't do the Magnum. Oh, poop! God, I can't play. See, this is the second time I'm doing this, and I'm still making mistakes. Ugh. Anyway, not that I haven't been making mistakes already, but still. What we will do though is we will do this. We've got the M37 parts A, and we've now got the M37 parts B. Just like before with the pistol parts, we've got ourselves a new shotgun. And it's pretty cool. It's the Western Custom M37 equipped with a special reload system and is effective for close range battle. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it uses 12 gauge shotgun shells just like the previous shotgun. Now then, what we are going to do now is we're going to... No, we don't have to make any shotgun shells actually. No, we should be alright. We're going to take the Magnum with us though. If I can find it. Yep, there she is. Good times. And then we're going to flee. Because you've got... Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. We've got one more thing to do. We've got this music box puzzle to solve. I almost forgot. So, yes. Decorated with elaborate, and I'm going to say this, ornamentation. There we go, Neo. You got it. And the switch is marked A to F. Will you operate switches? This is... Yeah. This is where the letters, the UD letters we found on the music boxes, they come into force here. And the one we want to do, and I'm just trying to remember correctly, I think we want the letters for the working music box. We don't want the letters for the broken music box. We want it for the working music box. So that should be up. Yeah, that sounds right. Go to the next one. Switch B is down. And then switch A is up. And then switch D is up as well. And then we get to switch E, which is down. And then I think switch F is in its right position. So once you've got the switches in the right position, based on those letters, we used, like I said, the letters from the working music box. It was U, D, U, U, D, U. That sounded a little better. And inside is a ting. We can't carry any of the items to get it. God darn it. Even after playing this bit already recently, I still forget what it is we need to do. Not so much that, I still bring the wrong items with me, blah, 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 blah. Right, we'll try it again. You can take this thing. It is the Kronos chain. So that's cool. I'll have to give it a look. It's a chain made to adore a god of time. There's a small screw hole near the ornament. If you remember the description for the winder key, we can combine these two together and we make a new key. It's a key designed to adore a time of God. Yeah. Basically that locked door with the zombies in the book room, the green door. Yeah, it's for that. So that's good. Excuse me, apologies. Cool, sure. Now then, what silver gear we've got. There's a beautifully ornamented gadget. That word is used so often in this place. I have no idea why. Probably because it's a chapel and therefore quite old architecture. It's missing a gear essentially. So let's use the silver gear. Oh. Nothing happened. Yeah, that silver gear is not good for that machine. So we're going to have to put it away, I guess. Because there's really no point in having it. For now, anyway. Right, okay, so with that said and done, I'm going to take both full heals with me, actually. The last time I did this, I only took the one. This time I'm going to take both. And we'll also take the Magnum rounds as well. Let's get cracking. You know what's happening. You know what's about to turn up. We've got to go and take on the bad boy, Nemesis, once again. Don't know why I called him a bad boy, but I suppose he is. I mean, he sounds mannish, he looks mannish, and he's a bad person. Hence, bad boy. Right, or bad man, I suppose, but bad boy has a better ring to it. So let's get back on ourselves. The creepy, eerie music of death. Okay. No spiders. Good sign for us, I suppose, but it only means one thing. What we will do, though, actually, is before we do anything in terms of fighting or confronting Nemesis, if we happen to stumble across him, we are going to flee to that save room. Good plan. And you do mean flee. Except he hasn't turned up. Sometimes he turns up down that corridor. That's odd. He didn't turn up down the corridor. I don't like that. He won't turn up in here, so that's fine. So all I'm going to do is essentially just save the game here, because this fight is not too hard. Like I said, it gets easier as you progress through the game. Fighting Nemesis does get easier, but he's still in his he's still annoying at this point. You can still mess things up if you're not careful. So yeah, just being precautional. That's all. Right, we don't want the pistol equipped. We want the Magnum. Got our shotgun as well, which we don't usually use. Like I said, it's hard to dodge with, but this new shotgun, well, hopefully we see it in action in a bit. It's pretty good. I don't know if it does more damage or not than the standard shotgun, but it's certainly a lot faster. No, he's nowhere about. This is weird. I don't know where he's got to. See, that's what I like about this game. Every time you play through it or read, oh, did stuff like that! Oh my god, that happened! Wow. I dodged twice in quick succession. I was not expecting that. Oh boy. Okay, that was not a bad start, because even though I thought I'd missed with the Magnum, we managed to hit it 3 times. Okay, that was stupid. Okay, that was not a bad start. But yeah, he took me by surprise there. He hasn't done that before. Okay, that's not good. I wish you could keep throwing me around like that. It's very mean. It's not very gentlemanly, Nemesis. Okay, he's down. Good times. Right, that's 1 down, and we're now out of pistol ammo. But that's okay. We're going to check out the shotgun, for better or for worse. Now, Jill holds it with a shoulder like that, and it's a sawn-off shotgun, so I think it does more damage. And it is easier to dodge with compared to the standard shotgun. Oh, that was good. That was lucky. Right, we'll use another full heal. It does a fair bit of damage, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we're out of ammo. That's not good. That's not good. Go on, Jill, get up. Okay. So yeah, it only has 6 rounds in it compared to the standard shotgun's 8. So that's the only downside. You can run out of ammunition with it pretty quickly. Look at the dodging of that. How did I do that? I was incredible. What? Jill's on form today. Probably because she's already fought this creature once already today in this video, although she wouldn't have any recollection of that. But still, bloody hell, Jill, well done. I really love you right now. So yeah, there you go. So that's another confrontation of Nemesis done with. He doesn't drop anything this time, so I was right. Occasionally he doesn't always drop things. But never mind, we'll manage for now. No, we did really well there. So even though I couldn't, unfortunately, get the extra Magnum ammo, we did get shaft shotgun. We dodged like so many times there. I hope this video comes out okay when I go to edit it, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be really upset, because that was brilliant. I'm pleased with that. I mean, we did use up 2 full heals, but we did all right. I'm pleased with that. No, I'm very pleased with that. Cool. Right then, so I'm just thinking now about... We might as well put the shotgun away, because the gunpowder that I found in the last time I tried to do this, we will find it in a bit. So we won't be using the shotgun for a little while, but it is a very good shotgun, so we will use it in the future. Of course, we'll put the Magnum away, because we won't need that. And I think we're pretty good, actually. So, what do I want to do now? Okay, what we'll do is I am going to end the video in a bit, because like I said, it's a slightly shorter video than usual, because I just want to get to the point that I was at and see if this video came out okay in recording. What I am going to do now is we're going to use the Chronos key on this door. We no longer need it, so we can get rid of it. And we're going to make our way through here. Okay, and as you can see from the spider web, there are spiders down this corridor. There's one there. Look at him. Big and beastie. I'm going to take him out. Now, as little spiders come out there, they do a bit of damage, but I wouldn't worry about it. They just do tiny bits of damage. I don't think they can poison you, but yeah, they'll be gone soon anyway, and you can just walk all over them and trample on them, so there's no point wasting ammo on them. We'll try and get past these two. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we just want to take out that one there because he guards that corpse that we saw. That rather horrible corpse, which I'll go and have another closer look at in a minute. Speaking of horrible corpses, though. Oh dear. The music matches it as well. Mercenary's pocketbook. September 26. It's only been 3 hours since the mission started, but the team is down to me and Campbell. The number of the zombies is far greater than we expected. There is no hope left for this city. We have already injected the antibody for the virus. So they had an antibody for it? I suppose they worked for Umbrella. I guess maybe they did have one cooked up. But I'm not sure that it'll work. I don't know if I will survive. September 27th. We've managed to reach the clock tower. Out of desperation, we robbed some wounded members of their weapons and used the surviving citizens as decoys. Ugh. We were taught to do this in order to survive in the battlefield, but I never enjoyed it. Yeah, but it didn't stop you from doing it, though, did it? I guess when it comes down to survival, they'll do anything. But yeah, look at that. Umbrella taught the mercenaries to use surviving citizens as decoys if they had to. That's horrible. However, a girl showed up at the clock tower before me. She is one of the survivors. She looks just like my sister before she starved to death. I hope she starved to death outside of this place. I'm going to gather she did, but either way, not good. September 28th. I wanted to evacuate as soon as possible, but the girl didn't. Her father insisted that he wouldn't leave the city where his beloved wife rests in peace. Yeah, because I know it must be sad, mate, that your wife's dead, and I'm sure you loved her very much and all that, and it's not very easy to leave her behind in a city full of zombies. But you can mourn for her outside of the city, you know, you can still get away, and you also have a daughter as well to look after. You know, priorities, man. Jerk. Oh well. I really wanted to save the girl, but Campbell said all I care about is our lives. That's how I felt before, but now the clock tower has become a dangerous place, and I don't want to make any more mistakes. I've taken the Merc's pocketbook. Well, as you can see here, though, it didn't end up too well for either of them, I don't think. An Umbrella mercenary. It seems that he died trying to shield someone's daughter. Well, if he did, maybe that makes up a little bit for his evil decoy tactics, although it's not really his specifically, but still. There are some glinting objects over there. We're not going to grab those just yet. Oh, what? You're kidding me, game. Oh, you meanie. Okay, the last time I was here, there was mine-throwing ammunition there. Now there's mine-throwing ammunition there. Oh, you sons of bees. Oh, where's my gunpowder? Oh, no. The gunpowder's gone elsewhere. That's not good. Oh, well. Never mind. Ah, you son of a... Oh, you didn't poison me. Go, 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 go. Not that it really matters, but yeah, those spiders can poison you. I think I might have mentioned that already. If not, then you know. Right, so we are gunpowder down, which basically tells me maybe in that room that I said we shouldn't go into. Well, that room we didn't need to go back to. We might need to go back in there, because it might be the gunpowder is in there. Ugh, I don't really want to do that. Oh no, it's the wrong way, isn't it? Sorry, it's past the save room, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh well, at least you get to know why you shouldn't go back into that room again that we were at when we found the bezel key and the original gunpowder, the 2 A's and the 2 B's. You know, at least you get to see it, I suppose. Hopefully, though, we're not in a bad position. Oh, we are. Goody. Yeah, basically, if you walk forward to the other side of the room, if you look on the map where the blue arrow is, if you basically follow the room down, you come across some zombies coming out of fire, basically, and they just walk after you. Usually, though, they're no threats, but because the gunpowder wasn't where it was, I have a sneaking suspicion the game might have put it here. So we're going to have to try our best. Is he dead? No. Oh, gee, how could you miss? Jesus Christ, this zombie can take some punishment. He's on fire and everything. Oh, damn it, zombie! Damn, he took so much punishment. Wait, actually, solid. I'm going to grenade launcher. We've got plenty of rounds. I think there's a zombie there. Oh, there was a zombie there. There's several zombies over there. He's dead. I like the fact they just stand there waiting to be killed. Oh, that's funny. Well, I should have done really saved the game before I come back here to see if the gunpowder's there. But it's not. It's just a waste of time and ammunition. Damn it! So I lost 3 grenade rounds and 12 pistol bullets for nothing. Well, that'll teach me. So yeah, basically don't come back here again. You won't need to once you've got the bezel key and all that. And that zombie just took the cake and ate it. And then tried to give it back to me. I didn't want it. Horrible cake. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. So, okay, I am going to finish the video here. But before I do, I'll just put the old mine thrower ammunition away. I don't think we need anything else per se. No, tell a lie, we will do for the next video. I'm just preparing myself for the next one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so in the next video then, we'll go back to that room with the mercenary and the dead girl that we saw, and we will solve a puzzle there. There's a puzzle to be solved there, which is good, I suppose. And with that, can I say thank you for watching, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.